Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for another Alliance War, and this one is it's interesting to say the least. So we're gonna be jumping in here with one of my favorite teams. Actually, this is a team I wanted to use: Kitty Pryde, Tigra, and Hercules. And you can see there they banned Ghost, Torch, and Apoc. Which is interesting. See an Apocalypse ban. But we're jumping on to path number 7 in section 1 here. We have a Hitmonkey and a Kingpin to fight here with Kitty Pryde. I'm going to boost up here. I only have 2 fights right now, so I'm going to boost pretty light. I'm taking a look at the notes here, connect transference. I'm like, okay, definitely don't need anything crazy. This was like pretty soon after, after war started. And I think I was actually the first person in BG3 to join. Assignments had like just been posted, so like, all right, I'm going to get in here, clear these fights, and then I can just eventually chill for section 2 because this night I actually had a date, which I was very excited about. So, I just wanted to get war out of the way before it started, and I didn't really think about, like, doing war later during the date or that night. Like, I don't know, I wasn't really thinking about war, I was thinking a lot more about real life. But I just kind of thought in the back of my mind, like, I could just take a bathroom break, if really needed or something, But as you see here, I have suicides off. So I realized that I had suicides off here, and I was like, it's okay, like I don't need them for these 2 fights, so I just left them off. And I took them off because of defensive placement, and I never put them back on because I just left them off just in case I got assigned maybe a champ that wasn't suicide friendly, which is very rare, that doesn't really happen, but just in case. I'd rather see my path first, and then I can put suicides back on or leave them off. So you have 8 points up there missing. That's the exact amount you need for suicides. I just have them out but ready to be put back in. And then next up here we have a Kingpin, which I didn't really talk about the global in the last war video, which is called Unstoppable Armor, which if the defender gets an armor effect, I believe they just have a chance to go passively unstoppable. And champs that benefit from the global get an armor every few seconds or something. That's what the timer is there. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And so Kingpin is one of the specific champions who does benefit from it. So you're going to see that happen. So boom, you see he goes passively unstoppable there. But Kitty Pryde, she's pretty good for fighting against this because of her ability to cause miss. It's really good for fighting unstoppable opponents. But as you see, I don't think I put on a mutant boost, so I didn't get power back from that special 2, and it wasn't enough to kill. So I put myself in a very bad position here. I'm taking degen, he's triggering the unstoppable, I'm stuck, and I'm starting to panic a bit here. I'm like, this is really not a good position to be in. I'm trying to get out of here, but I'm stuck in this wall, and he triggers the unstoppable again. I'm like, dude, this is not looking good. I'm just degenning. He's getting close. He gets to a special 2 at this point. I'm kind of scared, but if he throws it, I know I'm just gonna phase. And so here I throw it, and he gets the unstoppable, but he hits into my miss, so that gives me enough prowess for my special 2 to trigger unblockable. So we got the unblockable, and then we ended up killing him, but it was pretty sketchy. So that was my war at this point. Now after that, I was on the date. The date was going great. At this point, I am heavily under the influence. I was very stoned at this point in time, and so everyone was kind of like waiting on me. So I was like, oh crap! Like I was just having such a good time. I totally forgot about Alliance. Like I wasn't looking at my phone. I see the message. I'm like, oh crap! I'm like, okay. I told her, I'm like, I just need a minute. I gotta go do some work stuff real quick. I said, I am so stoned at this point, man. So I heal up Kitty, and I have an Immortal Abomination here. I boosted up. I put on big boosts because, like I said, I'm not in the best state of mind to be playing MCOC. I've played MCOC before, well stoned, and usually still pretty good. But this is Alliance War in season. This is kind of sketchy. But yeah, going with her, and you notice I forgot to put suicides back on. I meant to put them back on, and that was the last thing that I was even thinking about, And so I'm fighting this Immortal Abomination, and I get to 10 poisons, and then I trigger the Acid Burn, and I am just dying. And I start freaking out. I don't know why. Like I said, I was not in the right mindset to be doing this fight. and I just thought that he needed to throw a special 2 first to have like the toxic aura to convert the 10 poisons into the acid burn. You know, I forgot that it was just 10 and it converts, because that usually like just never happens, you know. And then I get another acid burn and I just die. So I died without even getting hit. And I'm just like, did I mess up? I go back, here's my assignment. You kind of have to turn your head. But it says Herc for I-bomb. I was like, did I maybe play wrong? Like, was I supposed to have a certain play style? And I'm like, no, it just said Herc for I-bomb. I'm like, okay. Well, that sucks. But like I said, I am in the state of mind where like I just need to get work done. I want to get back to my date. So I'm like, that didn't really work well. So let me try Kitty instead, because I don't feel like reviving Herc, healing him all the way up, and it didn't really even feel like that good of a matchup anyways. So like, all right, I'm just gonna go in here with Kitty. And I realized after I realized today, the day after, that I didn't even have suicides on. Like, I totally forgot about that, man. If I had suicides on, I think I would have killed him in time. I don't know, maybe not. But yeah, so going in here with Kitty, who's not who I was assigned, but you know, it's basically the rules for Loki is when you die once, use your best judgment. If you die twice, like, stop to the same fight, like, stop, don't go in again, talk to your officer. So I was like, I'm just gonna use my best judgment, go in here, destroy it with Kitty. I think if I just used Kitty on that fight from the start, I think we would have been okay. I don't know, because even like if I do get the acid burn on me, I can still just phase to get it off, or just take no damage while in those phasing increments. Next fight here, we have a Storm Pyramid X. I'm not even really worried about the death. Like I said, I'm in such a mind state at this point. I'm just trying to get back to the date and just trying to get these fights done and over with. So, in my assignments here on Storm X is just, you know, bait special 1s, do not push your special 2. And here, so she's close to that special 2, so I'm like, alright, I'm going to bait this out. So watch, 1 dex, or 1 try to bait it out, 2 tries, 3 tries to bait it out, 4 tries to bait it out, 5 tries to bait it out, kind of, 6 tries, 7 tries, she's not throwing it, 8 tries, 9 tries, finally she throws a special, dude. I was freaking out. I'm like, did I misread the note? Is this all or nothing? Like, what is going on? Why is she not throwing her special? What is going on? Like, I am trying so hard right now just to not get hit. Like, that is really my main focus. Like, I'm just really trying to not die again. I'm just trying to not get hit, man. That's really all I'm trying to do. I keep glancing, and even so my intercepts on the glance, I'm not getting prowess. This is really annoying. So I let her hit into me before throwing my special to get a bit more prowess. Does a lot of damage. Pushes us to special 3, which is good. I'm just going to go ahead and throw this because I'm glancing a ton to get me out of this fight. And this, of course, is enough to finish her. So I'm feeling good. So I have one more fight this war, and it's in Mini Island. It's a Terrax. But there's this Doc Ock right here blocking me. So I was like, I wasn't assigned this, and I know that I wasn't assigned this, but at the same time, like I said, I'm very stoned. And I don't want to. I'm not coming back to do war again. Like, once I put my phone down, like, I'm done. So I'm just like, I'm gonna go in here. I probably shouldn't. And then I take a combo, and I'm like, oh no, this is such a mistake. I'm such an idiot. I'm gonna get kicked for doing this. I'm gonna die again, and I'm gonna get kicked for taking a fight I wasn't supposed to, because you're really not supposed to do that. But again, this is a unique circumstance. And I'm like, all right, I won't get in trouble I might still get in trouble, but I won't get in as much trouble if I do this fight, if I don't die. So I'm like, all right, time to just turn up, time to destroy this Doc Ock. And it has Ebb and Flow Intercept, which I kind of forgot about. I'm about to throw my special 2, and I forgot. Like I said, I'm really trying to just not get hit. That's really my mental capacity at this point, just trying to not get hit, and try not to die. So yeah, I threw that special 2 when I didn't have the Fury from the Intercept node, which is very silly. And so I started thinking, like, why did my special 2 do no damage? I didn't even realize it in the fight. So I changed up my playstyle. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna go for a special 3 instead then, and then just let him hit into my phase, and hopefully that's enough to kill him. I should not have got that intercept, but I did somehow. Right there, he hit me 1 time, then he backed off. Got kind of lucky. And then here, yeah, I'm gonna get to my special 3. I have the Fury up this time. I'm gonna drop this. I'm hoping this is just enough to kill. I'm really like, dude, please just get me out of this fight. But I'm just gonna literally take my hands off the phone and let him hit into my phase, because that's what you should do after you throw a special 3 with Kitty. Just let them hit into your phase, boom, he kills himself. Like, okay, great, thank God I didn't die to that. That would have been very, very, very cataclysmically bad. Alright, now this fight is set up for me. I just wanted to get to this fight and take it so that I can just go back to the date, you know? That's all I'm trying to do. So it's Terrax. I almost died to a Terrax last war. But this time I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna destroy this Terrax. Like, I'm throwing in Vol Boost just to be safe. Just to be extra safe. But yeah, this should be an easy fight. We got guidance already placed on here. So I literally just, and this guy's unduped too. I actually prefer to fight a duped Terrax, because then he's more aggressive at the start, and it's just easier to build Kitty up. So it's kind of annoying that he didn't start with the rock build up, so it's okay. I'm just going to bait out a special here so we can get that activated. It's actually better for him to be in his rock field with Kitty, because you actually get free willpower healing from the armor. He's more aggressive, so you can just keep on intercepting, and it's fantastic. So here, let him hit into my miss a couple times. Drop a big special 2, gives us a decent amount of power back. I still have the unblockable, so I just keep getting in these intercepts, keep going for it, and boom, look at that, man. Full yellow bar, Terrax, destroyed. Let's go. Good finish for the war. Fortunately, we did die to that I-bomb, but like I said, I really wasn't concerned. I'm so glad I didn't die to that Mcoc. That would have been so bad. Yeah, it was a very special scenario, though, and I just wanted to be done with war for the night. And we ended up winning, too, so that made me feel really good. Glad it didn't cost us a war. We only died 3 times, which is pretty ridiculous, man. Really, really good showing from 4 Loki. We're starting off the season 2-0, which is fantastic. And here's my stats. 11-1. There goes the deathless season already, but it's all good. Real life is more important, and the date went really well. So, yeah, I'm not mad at all. And yeah, 11-1, 0 boss kills, 11 power rating, and 91.67 solo percent rate. So yeah, the season, I'm just gonna do my best, and me and Astamp, I told you guys about our bet. I thought I already lost the bet, but it's whoever dies the least amount in the season. So there's still a chance we could win if he dies. I don't think he will, but yeah. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this war video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a thumbs up if so. I hope you got a good laugh. This one was pretty interesting for me, anyways. That's gonna do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.